こんにちは。 MLB タイムズです。大谷選手とよく比較されるジャッジ選手、現在シーズン本塁打61本ペースになっています。そんなジャッジ選手について MLB 公式で話されていましたので、そちらの動画をどうぞ。
It's amazing to think he could be underrated or underappreciated, but that's what Aaron Judge is right now, Albert. The fact he's on pace again for 60 home runs, what are you seeing how locked in he is right now?
He's locked in. I mean, I think the things that I have seen over the last 3 years on him, he's not chasing, that much. He's taking his walk, and I mean, for a guy to be hitting, 335 over 335 and hitting 48 homers, in this era, it's pretty special.
You mentioned the plate discipline. It's a great point. 23.9% strikeout percentage. That's the lowest of his career, and the chase percentage as well. We always talk about Soto and his great eye, but Judge also does not expand the strike zone.
Definitely, 100%, and that's why he's hitting 335.
Right. Let's take a look here what you're seeing from Judge right now.
I mean, this is a guy right here, breaking ball, he put it left center. I mean, this is like 4 feet out of the ballpark, He used the whole field. When you see a power hitter like that, you think, okay, this is just a pull guy, he's the ball all over the park. There's no ballpark on this earth that can hold this guy in the ballpark. I mean, driving the ball right there, hanging, breaking ball the other way. Once again, fastball, that was just today, and just drive it out of the ballpark. One thing that you can say, Yankee Stadium, the guy hits the ball out of the ballpark, in every stadium. And then right here, it kind of caught my eye attention, 2020, you see how crunchy it is, and his hand, how tied to his body he has, in 2024 right now, you can look at, he's in such a better position, and that's why he's recognizing the baseball well and driving the ball out of the ballpark, right center field, and then pulling the ball, but I think he's in a better position in 2024 than where he was in 2020.
It shows.
And those are the adjustments that you had to make in this game.
I was about to say, I wouldn't have realized how much his hands are now a month more outstretched.
Away from his body.
His last 99 games are number 99, a 1340 OPS, which is the highest Yankee OPS over 99 games in a single season since Babe Ruth in 1930. We're talking almost 100 years. So imagine if Ryan Rowland-Smith is on the mound, like, okay, you got Aaron Judge. Bust him high and tight, pitch him low and away. What are you doing?
I was watching.
That's the walk. It's really easy.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll just kick the ball up there. Here you go. No, but I was watching Matthew Boyd, who he just came back with the Cleveland Guardians, and I was feeling for him because there was a couple pitches in that at bat. And we talked about it on MLB Central just yesterday. There's a couple pitches where it is the loneliest feeling on the planet when he threw a changeup down and away, and Aaron just completely spit on. He didn't even get out of the box. And it's like, okay, if you're not going to commit to this pitch, I do have to pitch you in now again. I don't want to. It's the first inning. I do have to challenge you in this situation. There's going to be no swing and miss here. I'm either missing way in, and I'm going to walk you. I don't want to do that in the first. Or I'm going to challenge you, and sure enough, it was like he's taking BP. It was wild. Just anything middle of the plate. I spoke to Matt Boyd about this. He said he tried to just start that ball at his hip. He said anything over the plate, which it was, and it took him deep. And it's just like, what do you do?
That's the thing. And I think a lot of these pitchers, too, Albert, they know what they're trying to do. But if there's mislocation, that one pitch, Judge makes you pay.
100%, and that's what he's been doing, to the league, this year. But one thing that you have to give credit to is, Juan Soto. When you bring a guy in like that, it kind of takes, not that he had pressure, but it kind of take the pressure a little bit. And like, okay, I don't have to carry this team like I have been doing over the last 3 or 4 years. Now I have Juan Soto having a heck of a year, one of those two guys, but you look, Josh, the year that he's having. I know the guy that is on pace to hit, 61 homer this year? It's pretty unbelievable.
And to your point, he's slugging 726. The league average OPS is like around 720. So his slugging alone is better than everyone else, just everything they're doing combined. And your point about Soto, they're genuine in their praise for each other. Soto says he's the best hitter I've ever seen. And Judge says, no, Soto's the best hitter I've ever seen. So they're sincere between those guys. They definitely appreciate that.
正直ホームランを打つことに関して別次元にいますよね。大谷選手とはまた違った打球の質ですよね。生涯何本のホームランを打つのでしょうか。怪我なくプレーし続けてほしいですね。本日もご視聴ありがとうございます。チャンネル登録まだの方はぜひしてください。